okay? One, a lot of times it's going to cost more to get into the game, right? Interest rates are up a bit. We're dealing with the effects of inflation, so the cost of the labor and material getting through renovations costs more, okay? And then besides interest rates, besides, labor and material, okay, overall prices are still generally up here in the Kansas City market, okay? It's still rather competitive. So with all of those things combined together and even more, there are things that I try to express to people who want to grow their investment portfolios, okay? And this isn't particular to those who want buy and hold, single family home investments, maybe some multifamily as well. That's been our jam, right? So I'm telling investors straight up, hey, you got to come correct with more capital, right? There's a good chance we're going to go over budget and past the deadline if you're taking on renovation projects. And then you need to anticipate having at least some capital tied up in these investments for years to come, if not a substantial amount. I gave an example yesterday of one of my investment properties that I've owned with a partner for a few years now. At this point, we have over $50,000 tied up in that investment. And I talked about break-even points and extending out our horizon. We need to lengthen our holding periods. Why? Because if you have $50,000 or maybe $20,000 or $30,000 tied up in an investment and you want to exit within the first few years, there's a chance that you're going to lose money. So that, I'm just saying, y'all, you need to come correct. If you want to do the BRRRR strategy, buy, renovate, rehab, rent, repeat, you need to be prepared, not in every situation, but I would just from the jump go ahead and be prepared to have money left in these deals, somewhere between $30,000, perhaps even $60,000 or more. So what's that mean? If you're only cash flowing $200 a month, $500 a month, $700 a month, maybe more, run the numbers. Okay, if you got, you can factor in the appreciation, of course, over time, but things aren't appreciating like they were after COVID. Right? And then, of course, you could factor in paying down the debt, right? That factors into it. The amount of capital that you have tied up in it, how much the property appreciates over time, okay? And then how quickly you're paying down the mortgage or the debt on that property affects the holding period, okay? Look, y'all come through, hit me up. That's all I got for today. Appreciate you tuning in. Again, it's Luther Wilson III, Upside Property Services, Kansas City Real Estate all day long. Reach out if you got a need or if you want to learn more. That's it. Take care. Peace, y'all.